crazy horses, what's cracking? Join me now on a journey to the east as we pay a visit to the mysterious world of Nezha Transformers. So by now we're more than used to pop culture characters poking their beaks in on the Transformer world. Marvel, Star Wars, movie monsters, Hello Kitty, it's friggin' Fortnite up in here. Why is she a Decepticon? But today's trip takes us down a slightly different track with a figure from Chinese folk religion dropping into the fray. And by the fray, I of course mean pre-existing Cyberverse assets. Yes, indeed, my Transformers and Nezha debuted on Chinese television in December 2025 after an agonizing dredge through development hell, which saw its own toy line materialize long before the show did. Well, the one I've got for you today was released in, get this, 2019, packed in a visibly Cyberverse-era box 6 years before its own cartoon was finished, or probably even started. COVID's a hell of a drug. Still better late than never. Hey, reactivate. Besides, Nezha himself is famous enough in appropriate circles. The Marshal of the Central Altar, the Third Lotus Prince, the Donate Today and Save Wikipedia. Point is, he's one of the best established characters in civilization, so a toy of him as a Transformer would probably do numbers anyway. Presenting the Transformers Nezha Power-Up Pack. So this is something of a rare kind of toy for Transformers. First of all, it's an overseas addition to an existing Western line, intermingling relatively seamlessly with the rest of your Cyberverse shelf. This is mine. The remnants. And secondly, it's not canonically a robot. It's more of a mech suit for this wee Nezha minifig, who's presented as fully human and not obligated to contort into some component for it. Like, he's not expected to put on a special helmet and unnaturally backsnap his knees into head mode or do a groin-rending leg split to form the diesel engine for his own vehicle. Look at this guy, you think he's got time for that? I'm obsessed with how unserious Nezha comes off here. Sauntering about in a tank top and harem pants like he's just rolled out of bed. He woke up like this. Even the paltry posability feels like he can't be arsed. Definite femme vibes here, right? Bro's rocking bunches, elongated earrings, and a pinky purple palette, serving serious stank eye from his mascaraed up stare down like an androgynous icon. And they say my nails are too much. Anyway, throw those thoracic French doors wide and get in the robot, Shinji. Yes, mate, Nezha's personal vanity Gundam bumps him up to a cool 6 inches, or tall deluxe in the common tongue, striking a respectable stature and standing proud in strong swatches of deep red with lavender leggings, intricate accoutrement providing powerful golden punches, and some unsettling fleshy bits that make it all a bit weird. Let's just get this out of the way. It wigs me out so much when they try and staple overtly human elements onto what's otherwise a machine. Like, is he driving the robot, or has he become the robot? Is that his actual head? The eyes say no, but the vibe says yes, and I am not about it. Did we learn nothing from Street Fighter? Can't he just drive the robot? Does he need to poke out the sides? Does he need toes? I don't like the toes. I reject the toes. Pop some socks on, bruv. But as a bot, it more or less gets away with it. Just a standard standy-uppy sedan soldier cluttered with car mode clues. Check the mighty car calves. Calves. With wheels loud and proud and these window drapes fluttering over his feet like skater jeans. The arms are a smidge limited, but actually pretty neat. Love how the massive wheel arch flanks swan about on these very slick shoulder struts. And I truly dig the torso tunic, embellished with gorgeous skirt armor and this fake-out grill to match the one that's clumsily draped on his back like a crap cape. As for weapons then, Nezha's marvelous mechanical man extender brandishes a suitably heroic two-handed yellow spear with a wickedly spiky end, along with a dope hoop. Dupe, presumably for short-range evildoer lassoing. Don't know if the posability meets the gear halfway though. Like, the bod's got so much going on already that it practically precludes a waist swivel. And even with the neat shoulder poles in play, the limbs are just a shortcut to Clash City. But we could still pull something off, and I reckon the bot scrapes by on pure freshness factor. Like, who else gives us an integrated mini-mate, traditional Chinese garb, and the face of a human child? I have Nezha heard of it. Transformation's one of those ones where you kind of have to mush it up till it works. What's happening here, dude? A lot of those recently. The hood tabs in slightly awkwardly and the roof can be a bit of a diva to get right, but it will eventually happen, and I'm grateful that these leg doors are here to at least help conceal a bit of the obvious face-down robot chewing gravel under there. But the motor itself makes a seriously stylish executive whip, beaming with Bentley-esque boss dog vibes. That slicked back mega bumper and blacked out windows give it such an aloof aura. That deep red is so powerful against the lilac trim and golden flare. Those Looney Tunes ass wheel flames are absolutely fabulous burning down the road. And check out the 3/4 grille frame that kind of matches the helmet. Aw, plus we can roof rack the weapons to power up the Nezha-mobile with ethereal limit break energy, like the haloed spear of the heavens. We have definitely cut a corner or two though. I hate to see such ornate hubcaps left to languish in a raw, paintless void, and I don't know what to tell you about the black headlights. Good song title. But mostly it's just bewildering that Nezha can't really interact with it. I kind of thought the whole point was that this is his vehicle, but he's got nowhere to sit. I mean, the roof opens, we're so close. But the best he can do is slither shamefully underneath and crawl back up inside it like a mobile sarcophagus. Imagine having a car that you can only drive when it's not a car. So I reckon young Nezha in his big suit make a neat enough set in the for the kids category. It's like warrior class good at best, if we're being real. But it's memorable in that it doesn't feel like something we really see in Transformers. It's a unique little oddity, bringing its own bright, fresh energy entirely separate to the ubiquitous pop culture stank that pervades the experience these days. Big thanks to Kevin Buchanan for sending this my way. And what do you say we saddle up for the year of the horse? Everybody needs good Nezha. Christ. Oh, what fun. Sorry for doing another crossover so soon. Can't I just make a video about Wheeljack? Anyway, cheers for watching. Thanks to all these folks over here. You are the best. And big random patron shoutouts to Becky Gorski. Thanks, mate. See you later.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.